Today, we will discuss the latest leak from Gooseworks. The leak reveals the release date, new spoilers, and secret information about the upcoming episode. Each episode will focus on a different character, and Gooseworks has confirmed that the third episode will feature Zubal. Let's delve into the details and uncover what's really behind this exciting news. In my last video, I discussed the topic and mentioned that Jax has the best chance of starring in the new episode. This post confirms my claim since Jax and Zubal are Gooseworks' favorite characters and both are featured here. The Glitch channel team published a post on February 23rd, which contained a lot of information. However, the most important part is the tentative release date mentioned, May 2024. We watched the pilot episode of Digital Circus on October 14th, 2023. It has been 5 months since then, and although not a single frame of the new episode was finished at the time of the pilot's release, 5 months is still a significant amount of time. For now, let's rely on the officially shown leaks. We will discuss this further later. Our line has been based on this foundation since the release of the trailer for the new episode. We have taken measures to attract the audience to the new episode. One important event is the promotion of purchasing digital tickets before a big event. This is because the project requires more funding as it nears release. The new trailer for the amazing Digital Circus showed teasers for multiple episodes. It is possible that there will be a third and fourth episode, as well as a series as a whole. It is unclear which information from the trailer will be relevant to the third episode, or what the plot will be. One interesting detail is that Martha, a ghost woman, may be the previously mentioned Quinny. Additionally, there are new secrets hidden in the trailer that may have been missed. By the way, somewhere in the video, I hid a picture of the Candy Queen. If you find it, you will receive a secret fact from the new trailer that you definitely didn't know about. Let me start with the fact that the second episode will be dedicated to Candy Canyon, and the third episode will be dedicated to new ghosts and a new location, which was not mentioned in the trailer. In the trailer, we saw a female ghost named Martha Mylan Hall. The ghosts are creepy. I have a theory that Martha might be the ghost of Quinny, who was abstracted in the Digital Circus. The Candy Canyon location will appear in other episodes due to its size. It is unlikely that Glitch created it for just one episode. Perhaps there will be a smooth transition between Candy Canyon and the haunted location. The plot of the second episode will end at a different location. If the second episode is released in May, the third episode of the amazing Digital Circus should come out in about 3-4 months. Glitch won't delay the release of the remaining episodes until the fall. They promise to release all 8 episodes by the end of 2025. It's possible that we'll see 3 or 4 more episodes this year. This news makes me happy, because we won't have to wait long. Based on the trailer, it appears that Glitch has already partially completed the third episode and started working on the fourth. This means that the second episode is already 90% complete. The first teaser, posted on February 23rd, features the gummy crocodile we saw in the trailer, dressed simply in his trusty hat. Goose accompanied this image with the caption, "My boy." This character has piqued curiosity, yet our knowledge about them remains somewhat limited. My theory suggests that during their stay in the Candy Canyon Kingdom, the amazing Digital Circus crew might find themselves in an outlaw situation, forming an alliance with this gummy character. An image was uploaded on the 5th of March. The early storyboard of a scene is humorously showcased, but it doesn't necessarily indicate a leak. Interestingly, they opted to use the same scruffy plush from the beginning of the trailer, which is both amusing and far from reproachable. On March 6th, an interesting post showcases the character Jackson donning in a homemade outfit that likely brought amusement to someone following this. Another image from the same day offers a rather blurry glimpse of Kerr. It's conceivable that Kerr is simply moving. The image posted on March 7th offers significant insights. Raggi appears distressed, tugging at her hair, likely due to Jack. It's evident that Jack is the cause of her frustration. Meanwhile, Kerr observes Raggi, showcasing a clear sense of curiosity. Upon closely examining the background and other elements in this image, apart from the characters, there is much to explore. Directly behind Jax, there appears to be an object resembling a vehicle or an elevated platform. This structure seems to be made of candy cane or mint. I am uncertain about the exact nature of this object. The 11th image depicts a character set against a hyper-realistic background, although its significance is uncertain. In the 14th image, we are introduced to a whimsical circus scene featuring a character with a ball. Image 16 shows a character pointing towards a backdrop resembling a library, possibly indicating a visit to the haunted mansion. The 20th image humorously displays an unusual character plush. Lastly, the concluding image showcases a character with an extended leg set against a backdrop suggestive of a castle. In summary, these intriguing leaks serve as a sneak peek into the potential content of the upcoming second episode. I tried to uncover the truth about the protagonist of the second episode of Digital Circus. I analyzed each character individually and drew conclusions about each one. Now, let's move on to the video itself. Pommy is the main character of Digital Circus and has become the most recognizable symbol of the circus. Additionally, the pilot episode was dedicated to her. Her next appearance as the main character may not happen at all, or it may be in the final 8th episode dedicated to her. Despite her ambiguity and strangeness, Zubal will get some screen time in the 3rd episode, but it does not make sense to consider her for the main role in the 2nd episode. We have made our decision, and now let's move on to discussing it. One of our characters will be the main character of the new episode. Let's start with Gangle. This character may seem simple and uninteresting, but she hides a big secret. We don't know the truth about her face. Are her 2 masks really masks, or is her real face a mask of sadness? Maybe she has no face at all. In the pilot episode, we learned very little about Gangle. All we know is that she is a crybaby who is afraid. Let's discuss 2 plot variations for the new episode. The likelihood of Kinger becoming the main character depends on this. If we present the plot of the 2nd episode as the transformation of a character into an abstract monster, it is unlikely that Kinger will become the protagonist. As previously mentioned, Kinger has a large fan base, and such a storyline may not be well received by a significant portion of the audience. In this case, I can only give a 30% chance that Kinger will be the protagonist of the 2nd episode. However, if the new episode tells a separate story of a different character, then there is a 50% chance that it will be Kinger. I will provide more information later. Kane is known for his exceptional eye in the circus, but he cannot know everything that is going on. He did not know about KMO's abstraction and the danger it posed to the amazing Digital Circus cast. To stay informed, he must either be in tune with his watch and eyes or visit in person. The post from Gooseworks reveals that the ghost lady in the new trailer is named Martha Mylan Hall. This confirms that all of the new characters shown are not circus members. It is possible that this information could be used to PNE and the gang's advantage. The post is one of the most interesting ones. JX refers to them as new suckers, but they are now NPCs. We do not see many NPCs in the pilot episodes, except for the Glink and their queen. There are some theories about them, but they are unlikely to have a significant impact on the main story of escaping the Digital Circus. They will most likely be a hindrance, like the GLS and the Glink queen. When asked why Kerr was given a regular shotgun, no explanation was provided. In response to Goose's comment about a sawed-off shotgun, Goose replied that it wouldn't make sense in the context of the episode. The meaning of Kane creates Kerr a brand new shotgun is unclear. Jax's fear of corn, which Gooseworks has mentioned before, may or may not be explained later. The text should be grammatically correct, use simple vocabulary, and be accessible to a broad audience. It would be amusing to see Jax express fear towards corn in an episode. A fan noticed that Ratha and Jax bear a resemblance to Raggedy Ann and Andy and asked Gooseworks. Although Gooseworks mentioned that episode 3 would focus on Zubo, we will have to wait and see what happens next. Moving on, let's explore some of the Tumblr leaks related to the Zubal redesign and how they could tie into the lore. It was difficult to find useful information because Goose posts frequently on Tumblr. Firstly, we received a question about whether Gummy Goo, the name of the gummy crocodile, will be riding a horse. Prompting a response from Gooseworks, it was revealed that Gumu is not a cowboy, as I theorized in a previous video. Instead, he is more like an explorer, similar to Indiana Jones. However, this theory has not been confirmed. I suppose we'll have to wait and see. A fan asked who gave Kerr a shotgun, and Gooseworks responded with their signature line. This reply is amusing because I never imagined anyone giving Kerr a shotgun. Thanks for watching, bye!